reduce the greasiness of fingers. Hi everyone, and welcome to a LEGO Speed Champions stream, where we are not just building any Speed Champions, we're building some Aston Martin. And we're not just building any Aston Martins, of course we're building specific ones. Anyway, we are not just building regular Aston Martins, we are building 007 Aston Martin as well. If you've followed my channel for about a year now, since last year, then you will remember that I built the big creator set for about 8.5 hours. So, what are we building today? We're building this little promo pack of the. Come on, focus. There we go. The Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro, set number 30434. And this is a promo pack that was originally given away in LEGO stores with purchases above a certain amount earlier this year, 2022. However, I only realised a bit too late, I think it was a Father's Day thing, because when I tried to look into it, it didn't have a link to say, this is what you can do, this is what you need to do on the website, and by the next time I got to a LEGO store, it was a new promo set. But thankfully, plenty of these are online for about £3 or something, £6. Very inexpensive, especially for LEGO these days. Go on eBay, you can find bags load of these, basically. Which is very handy for me, because usually aftermarket LEGO skyrockets in price. So yes, got the Speed Champions Aston Martin Valkyrie, the second Valkyrie in my collection. And then we have the main event, I would argue. This is kind of the reason why I've only just got this now, is the Aston Martin DB5, the 007 version, of course. Beautiful. And this is most directly related to its appearance in the latest Bond film, No Time to Die, hence the scenery. I can't remember where the location was. I think it was somewhere in Italy, whatever. It looks like Malta from Jurassic World Dominion. That may be a hint of what I want to do. Anyway, so she will put this back. By the way, I've got this artwork in the back because I thought this would be a cool little addition of three Aston Martins driving towards their viewer, sort of, and of course the DB5 is one of them. The DBS from Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace is there, but smack bang in the middle we have the V8 Volante, which is my personal favourite, and as soon as I saw this print and that one front and centre, I said to the artist, basically thank you and here's my money. And if you want to know who the artist is, here we go, Certificate of Authenticity. It is sm-artworks.co.uk. Check them out. Not sponsored, obviously, but it is only fair to mention them, because credit where it's due, especially for art, and this is just gorgeous, and they do all sorts. So yeah, put that in the background, give them a follow and a shout, check them out. If you got pennies, throw some their way, especially if they've got something you like. They do all sorts. Especially fan vehicle wise, if you want a kick from the A-Team, Knight Rider, Ghostbusters, all those kinds of things, anything with a vehicle, then that guy is your guy, I think. Anyway, let's begin. So first of all, the Valkyrie. slightest wavering of attention can mean the difference between a straightly aligned sticker and disaster. And there we have it. Sticker number 1. Nicely aligned. Lovely. And here we go. The alignment of the second sticker. Palpable tension in the room. And there we have it. A nicely aligned sticker. Slightly more of a gap where the red bit is, but neatly aligned nonetheless. Will you please pick up, darling? Thank you. Da 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 da. A miniature version of the Aston Martin Valkyrie Valkyrie AMR Pro. Nice. Nice details. It's a good essence of the car, I believe. Okay. And let's bring on the bigger version, the regular Speed Champions version of the Valkyrie. Obviously a lot more detailed, but there we go, size comparison. A serviceable miniature, I think. And the odd thing is, the front of this, because it's more tapered, it kind of looks more Aston Martin-y than this one, which is bizarre. Somehow it looks more Aston Martin. But yeah, not bad representations of the car at all. See if we can get a size. Right, there we go. Yeah, so just another quick look. Ah, look at the back as well. Yeah, yeah, you can sort of see where the details done, where the features not so much match, but are represented in either one. Yeah, there we go. So that's the full-size Valkyrie, or the minifigure size Valkyrie, and there's the little bro, I suppose. So put those spare bits back there. Always dispose of recycling responsibly, or recyclable materials responsibly. And this is the one that came in the twin pack with this, and I believe this is the Vulcan as well. So you can see the outline, the negative outline of the classic Aston Martin grille. So pop that there as well, just because they came together. And it kind of would have been nice if we had a miniature version of that one as well, but we're good with this one. Anyway, on to the main event. 76911. The set really should have had 007 at the front, but never mind. Aston Martin DB5 007, one of the first licensed Speed Champions Lego sets. The other one being the Dodge Charger from the Fast and the Furious, which is a very... no shade on the Fast and Furious movies, but this has sold a lot better. The shelf space is where this has been emptier quicker. No shade, but fact. the Dodge Charger, the Dom Charger, is very much plentiful. So yeah, got some nice images on the back representing the car in action in No Time to Die. So I've got the actual DB5 there, with side by side. Well, with the new kit. Thank you. So yeah, let's crack this thing open. This is the second Bond Aston Martin LEGO collaboration. The first one being that big LEGO creator set that I streamed last year, and which is currently on YouTube. Should have done the pre-opening for this box, but never mind. Ooh, lovely. Everything in the box. Everything is out of the box. Right. So, plonk that in the background. Just in case. Ooh. Okay, I got digital render. It looks like a digital render. Yeah, I think that's a digital render on a nice white background. Okay, that's kind of new. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Lots of stickers. And a thing I noticed in the photography for this online is that a lot of these stickers are for tiny little details, like the vents in the side and the door handles. I can understand the ones for the logos, but surely these could have been printed on or something. Never mind. We'll put that there. And apparently the stickers clash a lot with the like that. Clash a lot with the colour of the actual brickwork. Bit of a shame, but oh well. Can't have everything. Aha! We got what is now the classic Speed Champions car chassis, which is very nice to see again. Now the thing is, okay, if you know your Speed Champions, you'll know that they started by making the cars like 6 studs wide, which suited some cars more than others, or some vehicles more than others. And then the average increased a couple of years ago, so that the cars are now 8 studs wide, like these two are. So the builds of big cars and more modern cars, like these two, and hypercars, look more proportionately accurate. But for for some of the older cars and smaller cars, proportionally smaller cars next to these, the 6 stud wide build is more appropriate. I would have said, personally, that the 6 stud wide build would be appropriate for this Aston Martin. Maybe not for some of the others, obviously the more modern ones like these, but for this one, the classic DB5, it's when cars were a lot smaller and narrower usually. So I think they could have gotten away with doing a 6 stud wide one. Maybe. We'll see. Because it's all to do with the proportions of how they fit with the minifigures as well. Because an actual minifigure scale person, Bond here, would not be in scale with this Aston Martin. He's too small for this car, basically. Or the car would be too big, for an actual scale with this figure. And the best example of that is the fact that he can stand above it. A lot of people are taller than cars. You can clearly see, next to this, that the minifigure is nowhere near the height or standing over the cars. So yes. And here we go. The first official James Bond Lego minifigure. Not looking too shabby, if I do say so myself. And they've done that thing where they're probably guessing that this might be the only one they do, because they've gone full James Bond with the tuxedo, the bow tie, and the nicely planned hairdo. So yeah, if you've seen the film No Time to Die, you'll know that he doesn't dress like this when he's driving the DB5. I think he dresses like... Yeah, he dresses like this later in Central America when he meets Paloma. Obviously, for that undercover sting, the Spectre sting. And of course, he doesn't have the DB5 then. But, yeah. You can definitely tell with the hairpiece and the face focus that this is the Daniel Craig one. Nice. Doesn't look too bad as well. And if they did this in Lego Dimensions, you would have the Daniel Craig Lego minifigure. But you'd also be able to change him into all the other Bonds as well. But lost opportunities, I'm sure. Oh, check this out. You know how we keep mentioning that Lego's switching to paper? Look at that, they're officially starting to say it. We're switching from plastic to paper-based packaging. That's why I might find a mix in our boxes. Now, the most recent word I've heard on this is that they've delayed it because they've had to work out some kinks, obviously. But excellent, excellent indeed. They're actually physically confirming it, and look, I think they expected to have paper bags ready for this year because look at that. That's clearly supposed to represent a paper bag. That's clearly supposed to represent plastic bags. Also doing that very helpful instruction of opening the bag, shaking it, and making the bits fall out. Again, I can see hands in the back. No, it's quite simple. You open the bag, bits come out. Okay? Okay. Yeah, just to be clear. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Let's see, Lego, you've got printed bricks here. Why this and that? Yeah. So instead of giving him a pistol, they've given him a wrench. Probably to fit more into the Speed Champions line. But you never really see Bond as a mechanic. You see him as a user, but not as an actual fixer. You know, it would be nice, to be fair, to see a Bond film where he actually has to fix something in his car himself, rather than rely on Q. But still. Ooh, nice shiny bricks. Oh, where's Dreaming Star when you need a shiny? Oh, so shiny. logo, sticker, logo, sticker thing. Right, let's see if we can do this on camera. Stickers. If any of you seen Gravity Falls, you'll know that reference. I found these stickers at the store. They were free. These stickers have prices on them. And if you take them off the items are free. I don't think that's how it works. Edit. There we go. That's a bit better. Brand new piece. Pop you there. See if we can do this as gently as possible. There we go. Got it. Whee! Whee indeed. Low in the hype. I believe thou doth say whoop whoop. Oh, that looks familiar. I find this exhausting. So at the moment it's convertible, which I think, I'm very sure that the original DB5 was, or at least one version of the DB5 was a convertible, and I think it was featured in the Italian job as well. I think. I could be wrong, because I know they used a different model car when they chucked it over the cliff, or chucked it down the mountain. And now for the classic DB5 rims. Ooh, tasty and shiny. Okay, so the instructions now say to do all the other license plates, license registration plates, which I could, and I probably will do later, but not now, because, oops, because I will say that the model is done. We have your new transportation, Aston Martin DB5. Very nicely done. It does look a tiny bit stubby, but as a minifigure, oh well, closest minifigure scale you can get, model of a classic vehicle, that is not bad at all. And with a Bond minifig as well, I think that suits terribly well. And there's only one thing left to do, and that's to get, I don't know if you've seen this, Leonard, and that's to get the creator Aston Martin DB5 that came out a few years ago and do a bit of a comparison. Dreaming Star, you're just in time. The car's finished. Bienvenue. We've got a gorgeous DB5 that we just finished. Oh damn indeed. Look at this beauty. Now I would say immediately that the Speed Champions has done the front a little bit better than the creator one. But otherwise, and also as well, this is always a thing I've had with the I've always felt about the creator one, is that the side is flat, a little bit too flat, because the actual DB5 you can kind of see it in the photo of the actual vehicle. The sides of the car have this really gorgeous vertical curvature to them, which doesn't translate well to this flatness of Lego. If it did have that curvature, it would have added so much to it. But in the smaller scale, you can get away with it more, because obviously it's smaller scale. So it doesn't necessarily. It could have had some curve inwards pieces at the bottom to sort of finish it off, but you can sort of, get away with more of that curvature. Yeah, big size difference, absolutely. This is the one, Leonard, that took 8.5 hours to do on stream last year. It's like there was no time to die. No time to build. But yes, there we go. So there we are. Nice collection of Lego Aston Martins. This is the full range of Lego Aston Martin that has been available so far, as of, as of summer 2022. So we've got the two speedy ones, the Valkyrie and the Vulcan. I think that's the Vulcan, or the DB. Anyway, yes, we've got the twin-packed Aston Martin racers here. We've got the miniature version of the Valkyrie that we built to start this stream with. And, of course, the creator, expert, and Speed Champions 007 Aston Martin DB5s. So, this is. I really hope LEGO continues with the Aston Martin license, because, of course, there is so much more they can do. Like that one, LEGO, please give me that one, and I will be happy forever. So yeah, that will do it for the stream today. Thank you very much, Viking Leonard and Dreaming Star, for tuning in, for chatting along, for joining in. Always wash your dang hands. Obviously, be awesome to yourselves and each other. And see you in another stream soon, hopefully. Yes? Absolutely. I've buckled that out of place, but yes. There we go. Final beauty shot. Shiny. Pristine condition, 007. Pristine condition. Bye.